Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Jesus Luzardo.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here comes the 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air, center field. Marsh settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's in. Ball 2.
And there's a ball. Corey Seager waiting to hit for the Rangers. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob Junis. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ezekiel Duran into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fouled off, he was late. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Stays alive. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So coming into the game now on defense, Michael Hellman. He'll play second.
Number 23, Michael
Here's
Hellman.
JT Realmuto. That cuts the corner. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with.
Runner on the move. This one in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Ball, that's just out.
Harper, the runner at first with two gone. Foul ball. Tapped softly on the ground. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Batting fifth.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. First and second, 2 down here on opening day.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge coming.
That misses. 3-1. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Falling behind 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Outside.
Nope. Outside.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Swing and a ground ball. On to Seager as they escape the bases loaded jam. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Luzardo making his first start of the year, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Here's a high chopper. Turner on to first. One out in the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder Sam Haggerty.
So next to hit for Texas, Sam Haggerty, a switch hitter batting right.
Nope. Outside.
And the 1-0. Fouled off left side. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. In the air, right field. Garcia on his way over. Out number 2.
Batting sixth, third baseman Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. Second inning, no score. That's inside. Going to count 1 and 2. That one drilled left field. That's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Josh Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Line drive. And that is that. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
1-1.
Missed. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cody Bradford, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Alexander getting cranked up as well. A little bit
Ball
low.
2.
And that's ball 2. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Now all even up. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. One up, one down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jacob Junis won't go any further, and a nice job there from the opener. Got them some outs, kept them off the board. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for Texas.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Cody Bradford.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Ball, that's upstairs. That's ball 2.
On the outside corner, and a count 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Garrett Stubbs now at the plate.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Popped up. Seager should have this one. And that'll do it. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. Just
that pitch is
missed.
out.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Nice line drive to the
Michael
pull
Hellman.
side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Up next for the Rangers, Michael Hellman. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And the lefty with the 0-1.
0-1.
Luzardo, the pitch. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Jake Berger, the next to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
That's outside.
The lefty, the 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. See you later. A 3-run shot. The Rangers score first. It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now a chance for Brandon Nimmo. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's off the
misses. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1. Inside, almost got him.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Shortstop Corey Seager.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1.
That's
Way
a
to lay
ball.
off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's a little bit high. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryce Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
That's in there.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now it's JT Realmuto. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Pulls that one foul. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Comes a 2-2. And delivers outside.
Out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one ripped left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Trey Turner at the plate. Fly to right his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Late with the swing there. So Trey goes down on strikes.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Ball down.
Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one almost got him. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. And ball 4,
Nope.
2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He reached out a walk his first time.
Don't count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Jansen under it. And the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ball, that's in.
Swings through that.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Good job to fight that one off. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. What a play.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman Josh Young.
And here is Josh Young. Doubled his first time. Close, but
Ball
called
1.
a ball. And it's 1-0.
Looks like he's being a little
Inside.
cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Aye.
That one lifted to left. Schwarber on the move. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter Josh Smith.
And now the DH, Josh Smith. 0 for 1 so far.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Brings it in for the third out. Rangers go down quickly there, but they lead it 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go. Bottom four. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Fought off foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Jansen takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
For the Phillies, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball one. That smash towards center. Haggerty on his way over and makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Marsh in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. Jansen not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 0-1 down.
Ball, that's in. Nope,
He's
that's a
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. Stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Hellman batting with one down, takes a strike. Just missed. Smash down the left field line. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jesus Luzardo will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. He's already homered here in this one. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add on. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball.
Nimmo, 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. The 1-0. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2. And they'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Harper in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball upstairs.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Jay.
Here comes Real Muto, 1 for 2. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Shortstop Trey.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cody Bradford out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Texas.
New pitcher now,
Number
Chris
31,
Martin.
Chris Martin.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Trey Turner. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
No, that's down.
Foul ball. This one in the air, center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So a job well done from the Rangers bullpen that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 5 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Corey Seager
Leading
stepping
off
in for the
Texas,
Rangers.
Shortstop Corey Seager.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings through that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The shortstop takes the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. One away. Next up for Texas, Sam Haggerty. In the air out to center. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman Josh Young.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tanner Banks departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Brad Keller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. And a strike.
Inside, ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-1. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the Phillies, third baseman.
Base is empty after the double play. And here comes Alec Bohm. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Rangers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, 2 now. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag, but he's in there.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now it's the right, Adolis Garcia. In there for strike 1. Bohm on at second with 2 down. That's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him swinging. Phillies strand one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next offering is fouled back. Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That's down.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Hellman batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rangers 5 and the Phillies nothing.
Now pitching for Texas.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Alexander.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And a big swing and a miss. To the right side, Berger takes it himself and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter
Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Outside,
Some
that's a
activity
ball.
in the bullpen for Texas. Alexis Diaz getting ready to go. Leiter also getting ready. The Rangers leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. Just missed. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Harper now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Comes up empty. High fly ball, right field. And that's the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. It's 5-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Bolin.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dick.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder.
Next up for Texas, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 in this one. Misses inside. Ball 1. Bolin, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Berger on at first, nobody out. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Good eye in that spot. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
First and second, no outs. Kyle Higashioka will hit next. That one found hard the other way. There's the strike. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ball run low.
That's down.
And there's a ball. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Glove flip for 1 and 2. What a play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, They spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Seager in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 outs with a runner at third. And that's outside. And now 3-0. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 3-1 now. In the air, right field. Garcia in position. Brings it in. And that is that. One left for Texas, but they hold a 5-0 lead. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Way inside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Way high.
That's ball 2.
Into center. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Trey Turner now.
No, that's low.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-0. No question about this one. It's out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they're chipping away. It's 5-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Tyler Alexander done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Cole Winn taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And that one is inside. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Next offering is fouled back. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first.
No, he's dead.
And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. And that one upstairs. Ball 1. Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
The 2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Alec Bohm getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That misses. And that is ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Out towards right center field. Jansen gets under it. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Good job to fight that one off.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got to lock down.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 9th. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers.
Nope. Aye.
And that's
Ball.
off
That's inside.
the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Boom. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, Josh Young.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young.
Hey.
Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Josh Smith.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jonathan Bolin won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now
Pitching change here, Seth Johnson.
51.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next is the designated hitter, Josh Smith. On the ground. Boom. Rolls across the diamond, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're still out in front 5-2.
Now pitching for Texas,
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Garcia. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Brandon Marsh.
Hey.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's just foul. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the Phillies DH, Garrett Stubbs. Fastball is outside.
Yeah.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2 now. And that one upstairs. Next offering is down low. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Young takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman, Bryce.
So now the Phillies down to their final out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Garcia looking for his first save of the year. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.